Hi. I was thinking back to when I first met Kate and I first signed up to her program. And I was trying to think about why I signed up for it. And I guess I felt just kind of stuck. I'd had some bereavements, and I'd had a diagnosis of, I had actually had skin cancer, and I had various things going on in my life, and I couldn't kind of I've just recently had a baby. She was 3 months old, I think, and I just felt quite lost, really, I guess is the way to say. Um, I wasn't sure which route my life was going in, which route I wanted it to go in. I remember speaking to Kate very early on, and I was like, I really want to discuss my career and how I can get my career sorted and really kind of focus on that. And actually, it's almost like that wasn't what it was about at all, but that is, in the end, ev- I guess the way to say it would be everything else got sorted and then I was able to focus on that. Um, I remember the first few sessions thinking, I don't really need to do this. I don't really deserve to be seeing Kate. I don't really deserve to see her to do this. Um, I think I struggle with, I think it's called imposter syndrome. Like I wasn't worthy of it, and but once it was quite amazing, and it almost felt quite amazing to tell her that actually it was a big deal for me to even just sit down and go, I don't really feel what I'm here. What am I doing here? That was a real turning point for me. It was quite amazing to actually be able to work on putting myself as a priority. And I remember doing a visualization of shutting my eyes and standing there and kind of envisioning who was around me and where I was in the forefront and where these people were. And it was such a powerful thing to kind of realize that I wasn't at the front. I didn't put myself first. I wasn't facing the way I wanted to face. Um, there were so many different things that were I was struggling with, and it was really important for me to be able to prioritize them and to discuss with her at my own pace. I think to work through things and to kind of prioritize and work out what I needed to change. And I don't know, I waffled a bit, but I think now looking back, and I just think I couldn't be where I am now without her and without the whole process. And I saw her for a good 6 months, and it is, still is completely and utterly life changing, like staggeringly so. I think at the time I had no idea how life changing it was, especially leading on to this whole lockdown and everything we've been through. I think I would have really struggled without her. She's given me so many tools that I really go through, and I have a work kit from her, like a toolbox, and I go and have a look at it and read through the stuff that we went through. And honestly, it's absolutely staggering my approach to things, my knowledge of how I want to be treated and working out what the priorities are for me. It's just absolutely amazing. Yeah, I can't recommend her enough. She's completely changed my life. And it took me a while to fully realise that and to realise the gift that I had been given by seeing her, and to know that she's still there now if I need to speak to her. I have really been able to prioritise what's important in my life, to really be grateful for what's important in my life, to not feel like I'm drowning, to feel like I've got a float, and actually to feel like I have just there's one of the analogies we use, which was kind of like to my boat to rise up over the stones of the problems. And actually, I really feel like now that I have fully risen up, the water's risen, I'm able to float over my problems. I know how to deal with them, and I know what to do when I'm feeling stressed out and when I'm panicking. Yeah, I can't recommend her enough.